Hello everyone. Today we'll deal with the topic Continuity and Differentiability class 12 Maths, and we'll do the questions on from exercise 5.1. So first question, prove that f of x equals 5x minus 3 is continuous at x equals 0, x equals minus 3 and x equals 5. So the condition for the continuity. What is the condition for continuity? Limit x tends to a minus f of x equals limit x tends to a plus f of x equals f of a. Okay. So, first at the point x equals 0. At x equals 0. Okay. So first we'll find f of a. That is a is here 0. That is equal to f of 0. So here the function is 5x minus 3. Here we can put x as 0. Therefore this is 5 times 0 minus 3, which is equal to minus 3. Okay. Next we'll see the limit. Limit x tends to a f of x. Okay, here there is no left hand limit and right hand limit, so we can take it as limit x tends to a f of x. So this is limit x tends to, here a is what? 0, and f of x, the function is 5x minus 3. Now you can apply the limit, that is x tends to 0. Therefore we can put x as 0. 5 times 0 minus 3, which is equal to minus 3. Now we get f of a equals limit x tends to a f of x equals f of a equals minus 3. Okay, in both these cases we get it as equal. Therefore the function is continuous. The function f of x is continuous at x equals 0. Okay. Now we'll see the second point, which is x equals minus 3 at x equals minus 3. Again, first we'll find f of a. Here a is minus 3. F of minus 3. Now what is the function? The function was 5x minus 3, right? So here we'll apply x as minus 3. So this is instead of x we can write f of a, 5a minus 3, and a is minus 3. 5a minus 3, a is minus 3. This is minus 15 minus 3, that is equal to minus 18, right? Now limit x tends to a f of x, which is equal to limit x tends to, here a is minus 3 and f of x is 5x minus 3. Now apply the limit, that is x is minus 3. Therefore 5 times minus 3, which is again minus 18. So again we got limit x tends to a f of x equals f of a, which is equal to minus 18. Since both are equal, the function f of x is continuous at x equals minus 3. Okay. Now the third part. Check the continuity at x equals 5. At x equals 5. So first we'll find f of a. F of a is f of 5, that is the function is 5x minus 3, or when x is a we can write it as 5a minus 3, and here a is 5. So 5 times 5 minus 3, which is 25 minus 3, 22. Now limit x tends to a f of x. That is, here a is 5. So limit x tends to 5 and the function is 5x minus 3. Therefore, now apply the limit x as 5. This is 5 times 5 minus 3, which is 22. Again we got f of a equals limit x tends to a f of x, and that is equal to 22. Therefore, the function f of x is continuous at x equals 5. Okay, so here we have to check if limit x tends to a f of x equals f of a, and here a is the point where the continuity is to be found. Okay, so this is the first question. Now we'll see the second question. Now the next question is, examine the continuity of the function f of x equals 2x square minus 1 at x equals 3. So the function is f of x equals 2x square minus 1. Now at x equals 3. First, what is f of a? F of a is 2a square minus 1, right? So f of 3 is a is given as 3. So f of 3 is, now put a as 3. 2 times 3 square minus 1, that is 18 minus 1, which is 17. Okay, this is f of 3. Now we'll put the limit. Limit x tends to a f of x. This is limit x tends to a. A is here 3 and the function f of x is 2x square minus 1. Now we can apply the limit as x equal to 3. That is 2 times 3 square minus 1, again 17. So here f of a equals limit x tends to a f of x equals 17. Since both are equal, we can say that the function is continuous. Therefore, the function is continuous at x equals 3. This is the second question. Okay, now we'll see the third question. Examine the following functions for continuity. There are 4 subparts. First one is f of x equals x minus 5. So here the point at which continuity is to be found is not given. Okay, so the point is not given. So what we have to do is, when the points are not given, we have to check for all real numbers. Okay, so the question is, first part, we have to check continuity for the function x equal to x minus 5 for all real numbers. Okay, so you can put x as c at x equals to c, where c belongs to real number. We'll check the continuity at x equal to any point c where c belongs to real number. Okay, so the function is x minus 5. So what is f of c? F of c is, put x instead of c, put c here in the function. So we get it as c minus 5. Now we'll apply the limit. Limit x tends to c f of x equals limit x tends to c. So what is the function? X minus 5. Now we'll apply limit, that is put x as c. So this is c minus 5. So therefore, we now got both as same, that is f of c equals limit x tends to c f of x, which is equal to c minus 5. Okay, since they are both equal, we can say that the function f of x is continuous at every real number. Okay. to every real number. For every real number, the function is continuous. For every real number. Okay. So this is the first part. Now we'll see the second part. So the second question is, we have to check the continuity for the function f of x equals 1 by x minus 5, where x is not equal to 5. Here also we can check for all real numbers. So we can take at x equals c, where c belongs to real number. Now first, what is f of c? First we'll see what is f of c, then we'll find limit x tends to c f of x. So what is f of c? That is, in this function put c instead of x, that is c minus 5. This is f of c. Now next is limit x tends to c f of x. That is limit x tends to c. What is f of x? 1 by x minus 5. Now we can apply the limit, that is put x as c. This is equals to 1 by c minus 5. When we put x as c, we'll get it as 1 by x minus 1 by c minus 5. Again we got f of c and limit x tends to c f of x equal. That is f of c equals limit x tends to c f of x, since that is equal to 1 by c minus 5. Now since they are both are equal, we can say that the function is continuous for all real number. But there is one condition, that is here in the denominator, what happens? This c cannot be equal to 5, because if c becomes 5, 5 minus 5 becomes 0, that is 1 by 0 is not defined. Okay, 1 by 0 is not defined. So the function f of x is continuous for every real number except c equal to 5. Okay, except c equal to 5, the function is continuous. So at all real number except 5. Okay, we can write it as r minus 5. That is continuous at for every real number except 5. Okay, now the third part. C. F of x equals x square minus 25 divided by x plus 5 for x not equal to minus 5. Okay, so we'll find at c. X equal to c, where c belongs to real number. First, what we have to find? So here also the condition is that this c, this except minus 5. Okay, that is c belongs to real number except minus 5. Okay, minus 5 should not be included here, because here in the denominator if we put x as minus 5, we'll get the denominator as 0, which is not defined. Okay, so we cannot check the continuity for the real number if x is equal to minus 5. Okay, so c belongs to real number except minus 5. Okay, first we'll see f of c. So what is f of c? In this function put x as c, that is c square minus 25 divided by c plus 25. Okay, this is, what is a square minus b square? A plus b times a minus b. So this is okay. So c plus 5 times c minus 5, and in the denominator we get c plus 5. So finally we get this as c minus 5. Next we'll see the limit. Limit x tends to c f of x equals limit x tends to c, function is x square minus 25 divided by x plus 5. Now we can apply the limit, that is, what is the limit? That is x tends to c. So put x as c, which is c square minus 25 divided by c plus 5. Again we will get this as c minus 5. Again f of c and limit x tends to c f of x is equal. So this function is continuous That is limit x tends to c, f of x equals f of a, which is equal to c minus 5. Therefore, the function is continuous. At real number except minus 5. Okay. So, this is the